Hi, I'm Lizzie Fits, and this is the stretching segment for the Fits Gallery. And these are exercises that will just stretch you out, because stretching is really needed to make you feel good and keep all those joints opened up. So here are my favorite stretches with the RollerSizeR. The one is for the quads, right? The quads get tight, your back's sore, your legs get thick. So you take the RollerSizeR, you hook it on your shoe, and you pull it up. And you can push your hips through, or let's say you're just not there yet. So you can just drop it down like that and push through. Some people try to do it with their hand, and they may not be able to even get their foot. So they can just go like this, bingo, right? So once you have that, then if you want, you can take it way up in the air. Hold on, I'm gonna wear a mirror here. Way up in the air, right? Oh yeah. That's a good stretch. But start slow and work up to it. Now, the next one for stretching, everything's really good for stretching on the ground. So for the next one for the stretching, the gentle forward stretch. This is like right out of the fitness books. Some people can't touch their toes. Okay, so if you can't touch your toes, can you touch your balls? Ha ha! Kidding. I lift up, try to kiss my toes. I'm not like this, hunched all over. I lift up, and I also pull a little bit. I feel it in my calves. Lift up and I pull. It gives me something to work towards, and I'm feeling it right up the back of my legs. Great stretch. So simple. Okay, next wonderful stretch, rainbow bends. Not only is this great for the inside thighs, first of all, when you get your legs like this, if you're feeling some screaming pain down here because you're tight, okay, bend your knees a little bit, bring your legs in. If you're 90 degrees, that's okay, but you really should be at least 130, okay, at least 130. Then, up you go, and you should be feeling it right down the legs. Bend the knees if you have to a little bit. And then I just plant the ball right on my foot, and I just pull. Goes right up my side, okay, you've got to do both sides. So simple. Yes, you can do this. Yes, you can do this. But this, I can just kind of be there and get it better. As a very much retired ballerina, I know a lot about stretching, but what I wish is, I wish the RollerSizeR was around when I was at dance school. If you're a dancer, this is a good tool. Okay, this is for the hip. My hip has been healed. This is a great exercise. If you have a tight tushy or sciatica, this is a great exercise. I just pull. I don't have to do anything because the RollerSizeR is doing it for me. And you want to do both sides, right? So let's say you're really tight. You're like this. That's where you start. Okay? It may be like this. That's where you start. And pull. Make sure you lift up your back. Feels so good. And that was sciatic stretch. That's what that one was called. And then stretch those legs. At the end of every session as a personal trainer, the client wants you to stretch them. I swear they just want to come just for you to stretch them. But now, RollerSizeR can do it. And you just put your legs up, you put them on top of your foot, and you just pull. And then you can flex your ankles, keep your chin up, keep your Lizzie illness, and pull. Feeling right up the back of my legs. And that's the back of the leg stretch. And then this is a very subtle stretch, it's called the hip stretch. But if you have tight hip flexors, put this RollerSizeR underneath the point placement number 5, which is the butt. You stretch this leg out, and you bring this leg in. And that gives you that extra stretch for the sciatica. This exercise is also in the posture fits or spinally fits for having no back troubles. Okay. This is the give yourself a hug, but I really am trying to stretch out that front hip flexor, that psoas muscle. You don't want to get those tight. And then I really love this exercise. I guess it's because I was a dancer, but boy, when I get tight, this is where I can tell. Point placement number 5, I put my legs up. I just stretch. You should be able to touch your toes. RollerSizeR is underneath my tummy, or underneath my hips, so I don't have the stress that I used to as a dancer, like neck, no neck. Okay, and then sometimes I like to wobble just to really feel that stretch. Love it. Okay, now this one I'm still working on, but for all of you yoga folks out there, I know that you guys can do that. But you see where I'm going? Those 2 balls are supposed to be on the floor. The picture looks much better than me doing it. Oh, but I will tell you, that's upper back, feels so good. I know you yoga girls are out there doing all that, but when you get a little bit older, you know, it's harder to get those big stretches. So those are the stretches that are great for the stretching and the little fits. Like it, subscribe. I've got more exercises to come, and keep the stretch and fitness in your life.